Good morning, everyone. Right now on Today in AZ, a travel ban and an impeachment trial are topping the headlines this Monday morning. What you need to know about lawmakers' next big move.
Plus, open for business. Dispensaries across Arizona are getting flooded with new customers. What you need to know before your pot purchase.
And grandfather winter striking again. After a warm few weeks, the high country is getting slammed this morning with a huge winter storm. We'll tell you what you need to know before heading out.
Is he akin to Old Man Winter?
I think so. That Old Man Winter's grandfather. So it's like great-grandfather winter.
Like this ain't your mama snowstorm?
Not even a little bit. Thanks for waking up this morning on Today in AZ. You're looking live right now from downtown Flagstaff. Woo! That camera moved quickly. Yeah, it's black and white. This is not an old horror film. This is one of those cameras that
like our grandfather's camera
online. Yeah, your grandfather's downtown roof cam.
This is how my grandfather shoots video too. It's like all crazy.
Just moves everywhere. So yeah, ooh, there it is again. Now we're looking at the road. Look, it's snowing hard up there right now. We just saw some more HD colored evidence from our live shot. Adriana Loya is up there this morning. We'll get back to her in just a little bit. For now, though, I'm Ryan Cody.
And I'm Rachel McNeil. Good morning to you. So the high country was hit hard over the weekend by a late January winter storm, and there is more crazy weather on the way. In fact, right now, this morning, we have team coverage of that powerful winter system. Team 12's Adriana Loya is live in Flagstaff. Meteorologist Crystal Henderson is in the cozy studio with the latest. But we're starting things off with Adriana. Oh, my word. Last time we saw you, it was coming in sideways, and now you're just getting dumped on.
Exactly. It feels like I'm in a snow globe. Initially, when the last time you guys saw me, though, the flakes were coming this way. Now they're switching. They were coming this way. Now they're going this way. So hopefully you guys can still see me with the camera. It is a cold morning. As you can see, we have a snowplow behind us right now. We've seen a couple of them here driving by, keeping this Milton Road clean. We have a couple of motorists still up here in the morning, but as also the visibility is very limited. I think it will be like about half a mile or even less. We can't even see our hotel, which is a little bit back there. And so we have now, we're going to keep tracking these conditions here, but we'll now send it to the cozy studio with Crystal.
Oh, man. But it sure looks like fun, though. You're going to get to play in the snow a little bit later on today. The rain and the snow that we saw this weekend, those totals can easily be doubled with this incoming winter storm today, as we are going to throw out many, many more showers and even some thunderstorms across the radar as the day progresses into tomorrow. And that's when snow levels really come crashing down. Right now, those flakes are flying in Flagstaff, as you saw, but Prescott, Payson, and Show Low, too. Rain from Havasu to Wickenburg. And as we take a look at the map here and all the weather alerts being thrown at us, we have winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories for blowing snow, whiteout conditions possible in some cases, and the winds are just ramping up today, gusting in the 40s.
Well, that snow is causing some issues in the North Valley. We do have a road closure here. So the road is closed here on AZ 89-8 from Sedona all the way towards Flagstaff on the I-17. Avoid that area altogether. And if you're heading out to Flagstaff or if you're heading in from Flagstaff, we do have some orange on our maps there in both directions on the I-17. A lot of orange as you get closer to Flagstaff. So definitely slow down, drive with caution, and be careful when you're heading out in that area. Ryan?
All right, good advice, Vanessa. We appreciate it. New this morning, Phoenix police are investigating after a man was shot and killed in his car. Officers say this happened overnight near 35th Avenue in Thomas. They believe the shooter was in another car that fled the scene. If you know anything about this deadly shooting, you're asked to call Phoenix police.
Well, President Biden is expected to sign new travel restrictions today as the new administration tries to control the spread of coronavirus in the U.S.
We have the latest on COVID relief and when the former president's impeachment trial will start. NBC's Tracy Potts has more.
There's a new strain of COVID in South Africa, and non-U.S. citizens who traveled there will not be allowed in the U.S. under new restrictions President Biden plans to sign today. He's also blocking visitors from Brazil and much of Europe, including the U.K., where there's another new version of the virus.
The best way to prevent the further evolution of these mutants is to vaccinate as many people as possible.
The Biden team is efforting 100 million shots in 100 days. They claim the Trump administration left no plan.
We need more vaccine. We need more vaccinators. We need more vaccination sites.
President Biden spent more than an hour on the phone Sunday with 8 Senate Republicans and 8 Democrats talking COVID relief. He's hoping to make progress before former President Trump's impeachment trial starts the week of February 8th.
It will be a fair trial, but it will move relatively quickly.
Lawmakers debating whether trying a former president is constitutional.
I think the trial is stupid. I think it's counterproductive. We already have a flaming fire in this country, and it's like taking a bunch of gasoline and pouring it on top of the fire.
The formal charge of inciting an insurrection due to arrive in the Senate tonight. House managers say they are ready to try their case. Tracy Potts, NBC News.
Let's get you up to speed now on the stories you need to know to start your morning. Right now, the search continues for 2 inmates who police say broke out of a Florence prison. Investigators say inmates John Sharpio and David Harmon were not accounted for during count on Saturday night. They believe both inmates escaped earlier that day. Governor Doug Ducey and U.S. Marshals have authorized a $35,000 reward, per escapee for any information leading to their capture. Residents in the area are asked to be aware of their surroundings and to not answer the door for strangers. Anyone with information on their whereabouts is asked to call 911 or silent witness. Well, after a picture of National Guard members resting in a D.C. garage went viral, Governor Ducey is weighing in. Late last week, the governor tweeted that none of the Guard members was from Arizona. The National Guard responded to the photo, saying it was just a temporary move because Congress was in session. Former Senator Jeff Flake and Senator John McCain's widow, Cindy McCain, are speaking out about recent censures against them by their own party. Flake and McCain both taking to Twitter, posting, "If condoning President Trump's behavior is required to stay in the party's good graces, I'm fine being on the outs." McCain added, "I'll wear this as a badge of honor." Her late husband was also censured by the GOP for being too liberal. The move acts as a symbolic vote of disapproval by party members. And now you're up to speed. Don't forget, you can always find the latest news on our website, 12news.com, or the free 12 News app. Well, this morning, the battle against COVID-19 continues, and another local university is getting in on the fight. Grand Canyon University says it's opening up a vaccination location this week.
Over the weekend, the Department of Health Services announced more than 7,200 new confirmed cases statewide. There were 68 additional deaths reported over the weekend. Those are 2-day totals. Team 12's Matt Uris is live from GCU this morning. Matt, what do we need to know about this brand new vaccination site there?
Good morning, Ryan. The short answer is more help is on the way. Beginning tomorrow, GCU, Grand Canyon University, will become one of 7 vaccination sites here in Maricopa County. The exact location will be over 27th Avenue and Camelback, about 6 blocks from here. We're at the school entrance at this location now. This is in addition, these 7 sites, to the 2 state-ran sites at State Farm Stadium and one at Phoenix Municipal Stadium, which will open next week. What makes this site unique is it will offer walk-through service as long as you have an appointment. People can also access it through public transportation. And get this, the university says it can operate this site with its own infrastructure, manpower, and volunteers. This is important because it frees up county resources to assist elsewhere. Maricopa County is still in phase 1B of the vaccination process. It's focused on adults age 75 and older, K-12 school staff and child care workers, law enforcement and protective service workers, and of course those from phase 1B who have not been vaccinated. Again, this GCU vaccination site opens tomorrow, and you need to have an appointment. And make one. You can go ahead and head to DHS's website. We also recognize this is a lot to navigate, so we have a lot more information posted up at 12news.com. Live in Phoenix, Matt Uris, Today in AZ.
Always a good resource there. Thanks, Matt. We appreciate it. So, hey, if you were driving around town on Friday and saw a lot of people waiting in long lines like this one, you're probably driving by a marijuana dispensary. Hundreds of people in the Valley and in Tucson buying pot legally for the first time in Arizona. Now, voters approved the sale of recreational marijuana last November, and the first dispensaries were approved to open on Friday morning. And with any new big change, of course, there can be a lot of confusion. So let's clear some of that confusion up. Yes, recreational marijuana is legal, but you just can't light up anywhere you want. There's no smoking in public places, so you're being asked to do so at home in a private place if that's what you choose to do. And like alcohol, you must be 21 to purchase marijuana in the state of Arizona. And yes, you do need your ID. You'll need it at the door before you can even get inside. And how much can you buy? Well, no more than 1 ounce at a time. Anything more is considered illegal. Now, people have been reacting online about all of this since it started this weekend. And here's what a lot of people are saying right now on Facebook. Steve says, welcome to the 21st century Arizona. So clearly he's happy with the whole thing. Samuel says, help the economy, smoke some weed. All right. Da Singly, this is so cool with sunglasses emoji. I imagine you got to wear the sunglasses on the emoji so that way your eyes are not, anyway. Folks, we can't say it enough. Don't smoke and drive. That's also illegal. You can get a DUI for that. For a full list of dispensaries approved to sell, head over to 12news.com.
Still ahead on Today in AZ, a local sheriff's son heads to court after a scary crash. What's next for Cooper Lamb?
And bundle up, high country. Winter is not done with you yet. Our team coverage of the powerful winter storms continues with Team 12's Adriana Loya. You're looking live right now where she is. We'll join her in just a few minutes. You're watching Today in AZ.
Hi, this is Greg Haig. Why would you sell your home the traditional way when you can have it all selling the 72 sold way? We did what has never been done in real estate before. First, you get a higher price for your home, thousands more than if you sold any other way. Then, you get to choose your own closing date and your best move date. Thinking about selling? Just put in your address and get your price, a higher price for your home at 72sold.com. That's 72sold.com.
Hurt in a wreck and don't have health insurance or money for co-pays and deductibles? No problem.
At Lerner & Rowe, we can get you the medical treatment you need with no out-of-pocket cost.
And we don't get paid till we win your case.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 977-1900.
Ever feel like you go from one doctor appointment to the next? At Hatfield Medical Group, we know you've got better things to do with your time, like spending it with those you love. That's why we get you the care you need while leaving you time to live your life. With Hatfield, you can take healthcare off your worry list for good.
My kids put skis on as they were learning to walk.
Yeah, just shuffle your feet.
I would just take Joan and put her inside my jacket and we would just sit there and drink hot cocoa. I want my kids to have those moments with their kids.
Keep going, keep going. All right, now put your feet down.
From the second you have a child, you want to do everything you can to protect them. I think our action on climate change is no different. It's just an extension of being a mom. Being a scientist, I'm worried about climate change in so many different ways for my kids that I might start crying if I dwell on it too much. I think that if we come together, pretty much anything is possible.
Still your best friend, and now your co-pilot. Still the workday, just the night shift. Still home sweet home, just more mobile. Still hard work, just a little easier. The Chevy Silverado, making life's journey just better.
Current competitive owners with an eligible GM credit card can get $7,250 total value on this 2021 Silverado. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
When you're hurt in a wreck, words, hype, promises don't matter. Results do.
At Lerner & Rowe, we've recovered over $200 million for our clients last year alone, and we're voted best 5 years in a row.
Call 977-1900.
Sell your home today for thousands more than if you sold the traditional way. Just put in your address and get your price, a higher price at 72sold.com.
Welcome back to Today in AZ. Old man winter really doing a number on the high country this week. I can't even really see out that windshield. This is video from one of our weather watchers of the snow that came down in Pine Top over the weekend. The snow really, no joke. Plenty more is on the way as well.
Yeah, Team 12's Adriana Loya is live in Flagstaff for us this morning and just getting inundated with snow.
Exactly. You know, it's been about half an hour since the last time we saw you guys, or since we showed you guys the measuring stick, and I would like to see if my photographer Andrew can show you guys, because since the last time we showed it to you, it looks like we have 2 more inches. Last time it was at 6 or 7. Looks like now it's at 9. So definitely snow keeps piling up here. Excuse me, now my mouth is freezing. It's a cold morning. We have very limited visibility, and it is that soft and fluffy snow. If I can just show you guys, it's just the fun one to play with. I did find a couple of pieces of ice here from the snow, because as we know, it's been snowing here since Friday night, Saturday. So we do have some blocks of ice, but this snow definitely hasn't frozen yet. We do also know that there's about 200 snowplows that ADOT has deployed to get the streets clear. Right now here we saw them a couple of minutes ago. The street, Milton Road here, this is where we're at. It is pretty good conditions, and we have seen a limited amount of vehicles passing by here, but it's been a very calm morning. We also know that Unified School District here in Flagstaff canceled classes for today, so we know everybody's going to be home at least for the most part of the day. And also Arizona Snowball does have sold out tickets for the next couple of days, so definitely everybody is either going to be at home or having fun up at the mountains. Now this is what we have so far as right now. Oh look, the flurries have stopped right now, so it's been a crazy day right now with the snow.
Oh, you'll be right back in the action pretty soon there, Adriana, because there could be as much as 2 feet of additional snow with your name on it, Flagstaff. And here in the valley, double the rainbows. Maybe we will be doubling the rainfall total that we saw collected over the weekend. It certainly is possible, maybe even tripling it. But loving this shot with that beautiful color stretched out across the sky there in Mesa as the rain fell in the East Valley. This is what we've seen in the rain gauges across the valley thus far. About a half of an inch for Buckeye, Surprise, Phoenix, Sky Harbor there, 1/4 of an inch. About a 1/3 of an inch for Mesa, Scottsdale, Apache Junction. Yeah, we could be pulling up those numbers for a grand total of about an inch here with this next system that's about to wring out a lot of rain out of the clouds. So there's only one thing to do in it. Start playing, jumping in the puddles like this little girl is doing in Chandler. It certainly is a welcome sight here. We are trying to dig out of exceptional drought, so we're going to take it all. So don't be shy, rain. Come on in. Watch as things blow up across the radar around lunchtime. We could be throwing some thunderstorms into that mix, which would yield some higher rainfall amounts, could also give us some small hail action again. Snowflakes, they're not only flying, they're going lower and lower and lower, crashing down to 2,000 feet later on tonight in through tomorrow. I just stopped the clock here at 5 o'clock tomorrow, so about 24 hours from now, and there could be flakes flying as close as Carefree, Cave Creek, perhaps Anthem, North Scottsdale tomorrow morning as the cold really carves in here. And we're also going to be seeing several inches of snow possible in, say, areas of Globe and Superior. And the snowflakes will continue to fly there in the White Mountains, and then we'll wrap things up Tuesday night into Wednesday. This is what the hallmark of this winter storm could look like in terms of snowfall totals. Up to 3 feet possible just east of the rim. 5,000 feet up, 1 to 2 feet possible. And there could be 3 to 6 inches in the cards for you at 3,500 feet. And that's when the cold will really make its presence known. As the middle of the week, we'll be waking up to freezing temperatures on the edges of the valley with possibly 36 Wednesday morning at Sky Harbor. And then not only do we keep it pretty chilly here through the rest of the work week, we're going to throw more showers back into the forecast by the end of it.
So does that mean we have to switch out our Uggs for rain boots instead, Crystal?
I definitely would recommend that, yes.
All right, I'm on it. At 5:49 this morning, that snow is causing some issues in the high country. We do have a road that is blocked due to it. So AZ 89A is blocked from Sedona towards the I-17 in Flagstaff. Look at all that red there. So definitely avoid that area. We also see some traffic on the I-17 in the area as well. In both directions, we have some orange, so it's moving about 30 miles per hour. Drive with caution because of the snow there. We do have some accidents here back in the valley, a few surface street accidents, but the one there that might cause some issues for you is on Grand around 113th Avenue, so drive with caution there. We still have some green, but still it's not out of the way yet, and I know Grand gets busy later on this morning, so be careful out there. I'll keep you updated on those other accidents as soon as we come up in my next report. Rachel?
Thank you, Vanessa. Still ahead on Today in AZ. Bucks fans are finally getting their moment in the sun. Why the NFL says some fans may be allowed to witness history in person.
Plus, a former White House employee is looking for a change of scenery. Which key position Sarah Huckabee Sanders could be looking to fill now? It's 5:50. Good morning. You're watching Today in AZ.
"12 News Traffic to Go by Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 977-1900.
When you're hurt in a wreck, words, hype, promises don't matter. Results do.
At Lerner and Rowe, we've recovered over $200 million for our clients last year alone, and we're voted best 5 years in a row.
Call 977-1900.
Thanks for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Do you make junk disappear?
Yes, ma'am.
When?
Now.
And that!
Ooh, take it all.
When you want junk to disappear, all you have to do is point.
If you're driven by an adventurous heart, you're in luck. The 2021 Subaru Outback shares your spirit. With standard symmetrical all-wheel drive plus up to 33 miles per gallon, an available 260 horsepower turbocharged engine, advanced technology, and an available extra-large touchscreen. The best Outback ever. The 2021 Subaru Outback. Go where love takes you.
Right now, get 0% APR financing for 63 months on the 2021 Subaru Outback.
Ready to take your immune support to the next level? Nature's Bounty is here for you. The #1 herbal supplement brand has everything you need to help keep your immune system strong. Immune support comes naturally with Nature's Bounty.
My lips get so dry and cracked, I need serious relief. That's why I use O'Keefe's Lip Repair. It's all-day moisture in one use and is guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked lips.
Also available in O'Keefe's Working Hands. Guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands.
If you've been injured in an accident, at Hastings & Hastings, we discount our fee, never our service. At Hastings & Hastings, you will always meet with an experienced accident lawyer, always at a discount fee. That's Hastings & Hastings. It's about time.
Love lower than low prices?